Hello everybody, and welcome to Surprise! Another deck profile by Tony frickin' Carnes. Today I'm going to be doing Demonic War Gods, or in the TCG they like to call them fabled monsters! Alright, this deck is super fun to play at locals. It's really fun. It sometimes opens up busted, sometimes you have to skill play. I mean, this deck would have been good when Cat was still around, but now it's just, don't expect to do well in like a Shonen Jump or anything with this. Let's get started! Okay, my trap lineup is 8 traps. If I miscounted, please let me know how stupid I am. Double Solemn Mornings, triple Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, Call the Haunted, Trap Stun, Torrential Tribute, no Mirror Force, no Solemn Judgment. Why? No reason. I just don't care. I really don't. Somebody told me not to put Mirror Force in. It's not really a deck that takes... I mean, if you're doing bad with this deck, Mirror Force isn't going to save you, seriously. Let's see. Double Plot of Avarice, Card Destruction, Dark Hole, True Nade, Monster Reborn, Double Typhoon, Mind Control, Book of the Moon. Book's really good. Everybody knows that. That's why it's at 1. Card Destruction, obviously super good in a Fabled deck. If you don't know what a Fabled deck is, then please go to the wiki and look it up before you start trying to think about it and make your mind explode. Don't want any dead subscribers yet. Monster count. I don't know how many monsters. I don't count this shit. Are you kidding? Morphing Jar, Goras, everybody loves him. Double Fabled Kushano, triple Fabled Cerberil, triple Grimro, Fabled Grimro, triple Fabled Cruise, triple Beverly Hills Chihuahua, triple Ganesha, the Tricky, and a Snipe Hunter, and a Shangan. I didn't see the Sangan on the end. I forgot he existed. No one plays him anymore. 40 card deck. I might as well give a brief explanation of what this deck can do on its best days. You could draw a hand that makes it so you get a couple synchro monsters out, have a few back rows. Otherwise, you'll have to like rely on things like Morphing Jar, Gores, defending yourself with other things. Extra deck. Let's check this shit out. I don't know this Fabled Kudabi. He's not really staple, but I play him, and I'll tell you why. Double Fabled Regime, super busted. If you don't think so, then you can go kill yourself. Fabled Unicorn, Fabled Leviathan, Ancient Sacred Wyvern, or whatever, Ally Justice Cadister, Gaia Knight, anything that runs over Stardust is my best friend. Fabled Valkyrus, Arcanite Magician, Black Rose Dragon, Chimera Tech Fortress, Stardust. I don't have a Trishula because I'm a super poor person, but when I do, this will be a Trishula instead. It's a Miststorm now. And a Bryonic. If you're all familiar with the current format, Gravekeepers and Miracle City are seeming to do very well in the major tournaments. And this guy, he has this ability. I mean, he's not super staple. No one really uses him in Fable decks, but I personally like him because with Gravekeepers running around, if you can get this guy out, which shouldn't be so hard, when you have 0 cards in hand, he can't be killed. And I've realized if Gravekeepers don't run Gravekeepers Guard, then they can do absolutely nothing about this guy, period. And Gravekeepers really shouldn't be good, but there's a little card called Gravekeeper Steel, which is like a salvage for them that contradicts Necro Valley entirely. Probably Konami's worst decision until I heard about Reborn Tengu. If you don't know what Reborn Tengu is, then look it up and then pray to God Konami will take back what they're doing to this game. But yeah, like I said, this deck is super fun to play if you know how to do it. I've been practicing with it for at least a year and a half via the Game Boy, OCG, YVD dueling, all the spazzy shit. I don't know. People are going to be running it with Plants version and stuff, Reborn Tengus. I like it the way it is. Makes Arcanite easy. Sometimes a tricky. Deck loses to Oppression. Loses to a very nice Royal Tribute if you're holding cards that don't get discarded in Special Summon, like this guy and this guy. Maybe that Gore's over there, which could be super handy. But yeah, I pretty much had this deck in mind for the past year. I've been proxying it, People have been calling me nuts, like I need to go back to the mental hospital. But the deck's actually pretty fun if you don't draw super amounts of copies of the same card. I don't know, the side deck, I put in Gravekeeper Spy in the side deck. Necro Valet makes it a 2500 defense. It also can be used with the Synchros. I should put a Tempest Magician in my extra deck. I think I'm retarded. But it's your choice. I mean, whatever works for you. Snipe Hunter, I don't have room for more Snipe Hunters, but if I did, the card's amazing in the current format with Samurais and the Megatamas going around. Gets through Megatama, gets through Stardust, starts discarding all this random crap you have to combo out. 0 cards, it's kind of like Infernities to the point where you have 0 cards in hand, but it's not really required. Because Infernities, when they don't have 0 cards in hand, they lose and people start cheating by setting their monsters into their backfields. You don't really have to do it with this deck. 0 cards makes a lot of things happen, like extra drawing, powerful effects. I don't know. This is 7 tools should be. I don't know if you guys like 7 tools. I don't like life point paying in this deck. It's just for fun. So if you want a good deck that's also very, very fun, but you don't like to compete in the major tournaments, then this shit is for you. For you, my friend. This is my present to you. I love you. Anyway, I've got nothing to ramble about, so I will peace out right now.